By Leslie Ann Aquino. Filipinos must not approve of same-sex marriage, said a Catholic prelate. Photo by Pazabe. Sorsogon Bishop Arturo Based stressed that marriage can only be between a man and a woman. Marriage can only be between a man and a woman, whose main great purpose is procreation of children and the building up of a loving family, the basic unit of human society, which is also the domestic church, said Bastes in an interview. This is, of course, impossible for marriage of the same sex, he added. This, Bastes said, is the reason why the Church will never approve of the so-called same-sex marriage. He warned that the trivialization of marriage is one of the fundamental reasons for the breakdown of individuals and human society. The state should protect families as ordained by God and the Church to promote the well-being of its citizens, Bastes said. The issue on same-sex marriage resurfaced after President Duterte expressed his support for this. The Philippine Council of Evangelical Churches, PCEC, is also opposed to same-sex marriage. Bishop Noel Pantoja, PCEC National Director, said while they recognize that our Lord calls us to love the lesbian, gay, bisexual and transgender, LGBT, community from a pure heart and a good conscience and a sincere faith, they are convinced that House Bill No. 4982 or SOGIE Equality Bill, which criminalizes discrimination toward the LGBT, and House Bill No. 6595 or Civil Partnership Bill, which seeks to recognize same-sex civil unions, are serious errors that harm not only the Christian faith but also the morality and very destiny of our nation. We are immensely concerned with the abject failure of HB 4982 and HB 6595 to guarantee a person or an organization's right to religious freedom and expression, he said, reiterating their statement in November on SOGIE and civil partnership bills. This failure is inexplicable in view of the fact that the majority in our country are sincere followers of a religion, particularly Protestantism, Catholicism, or Islam, the teachings of which diverge sharply with key provisions of the bills, added Pantoja. For instance, he said the union between the same sex directly contradicts a central teaching of Islam and Christianity that marriage is only between a man and a woman. We believe these bills, if imposed on Philippine society as law, will become a source of unwelcome tension in our nation. It will only marginalize religion and thus cause the very discrimination it seeks to avoid, he said. PCEC then called in lawmakers to be more circumspect and not pass the bills into law. They also appealed to President Duterte to exercise his considerable influence over Congress and utilize his executive powers toward this very same end. Pantoja also revealed their plan to request a meeting with the president to present their concerns. He added that countries which have failed to uphold God's instruction on the family are going down, not only morally but in the socio-economic, political, cultural life. Last Saturday, evangelicals, Catholics, and Muslim faithful and Christian LGBTs came out in major cities around the Philippines for an initial peaceful prayer assembly with prayers and call such as "We love LGBTs, no to any form of discrimination, no to discrimination of religious convictions, and no to same-sex marriage."